This is the Amazing Beer Drinking Man, and today we are drinking Otter Creek Black IPA. Otter Creek is a Middlebury, Vermont brewery. They brew two lines of beer. One is the Otter Creek line, and then the other line is the Willowers Certified Organic Ales. So Willowers Certified Organic Ales and Otter Creek. They have been in business since 1991. This is the first thing that we reviewed for them. This is a black IPA. The black comes from the roasted malt. IPA is obviously the overhop like all other IPAs. The British IPAs and the American IPAs tend to be a little bit, American IPAs tend to be a little bit stronger, a little bit more hopped than British IPAs. And we know that the IPAs came originally from the long trip to India from Britain, and they had to overhop it a little bit so it would survive the trip without going bad, and that's where the IPA comes from. This is a 6% ABV beer. It is from roasted malt, and it's on a Centennial, a Pottle, and Citra hops. Takes 3 kinds of barley, and it is 60 on the IBU scale. So that scale runs up to about 80, 85 typically. It's a little bit more bitter than the British ones I had said earlier, but not as bitter as some of the other IPAs that we'll have out there. Let's go ahead and give it a crack and see what we have. Well, obviously it's very dark, which we expected. Now the black IPAs are fairly new on the scene. It's an American innovation to the IPA style. They've gone ahead and roasted the malts and still done the IPAs, trying to give you a little bit more chocolate type flavor rather than just a straight IPA, which tends to be very clear. As you can see, it's very dark, but if you do hold it up to the light, it's almost got a little bit of a deep red color, like a deep ruby red. Got a beautiful head on it, nice dark chocolatey head on it. Let's see what we got for some flavors here. Getting some citrus flavor. Definitely smelling the hops. The malt is a little bit more laid back in the aroma. Let's see what we've got. Let's give it a little taste here. You get a burst of hop up front. Then you get a little bit of you get some nice malt flavor, and then you get a strong bitter aftertaste. So you get, like I said, a shot of hops right in the very beginning. Then you get a nice flavorful malt, and then in the afterburst you get again the bitter from the hops. You get a little bit with that first burst of hop. You do taste a little bit of lemon, a little citrusy, and you do taste the roast in the malt. It's got a I don't want to say a heavier flavor to it, but rather than just a straight malt, you do taste a chocolatey roasted malt, maybe a little hint of caramel in it. I do like this beer a lot. I would give it 4 caps. I could see us sitting around with some buddies and drinking 3 or 4 of these, maybe even killing a 12-pack with between a couple of guys. Until next time.